Okay, I'm not. Oh, touch the screen, make choices, and advanced dialogue. Okay, anyway. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Roxy, aka Aquila Moons, my persona, which is soon going to be changed to a bull terrier named probably Nova, or either Ambrosia. Touch the screen, make choices, and advanced dialogue. Use multiple save files is highly recommended. Please end play session to close the save points. This is to ensure that there is no loss of progress. Well then, enjoy and choose wisely. I have wondered SpongeBob in the background, forgive me. Ooh. Where am I? Is this outer space? No, it absolutely can't be. Can't be. I never survive in the void. I scan my surroundings. What I see should be impossibility. A luminescent nebula gazes back at me. It twinkles, dancing across the sky. It's beautiful, but I'm not here to stargaze. As I take in this scenario, I notice some key things. My feet are not on solid ground. I appear suspended. And for some reason, I am able to hear and breathe. There are two things you can't do in space. I can't count this as a blessing and focus on breathing. There are exercises I can use to calm myself down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before I can count any higher though, I'm interrupted. At the moment I realize I'm not here by myself. I feel a hand pressed on my shoulder and I shiver. I expect to feel fear, but a rush of calm overtakes me. Hey, the Fluffy! Hello and welcome to the Ark. This is a very special place to see. Only select few are allowed to be here. This is home to those touched by fate, imbued with the power of mystical fiction. Others have come, but now it's your turn. I want to give him a British accent. First and foremost, I require a name, something to enter an annals of time. You must ensure that you aren't forgotten. Taylor. Has a nice ring to it. I'm sure you'll be remembered. My name, you ask? I'm afraid that's not important. No one will remember me after this. I want to remember you. You look pretty nice. You sound really nice so far. I mean, you seem really nice. And my name's not Taylor. Tequila. The graveyard shifter was really for rock. Right. I love SpongeBob. Customers. You're present here, betones the great fear. Not just for you, but the universe too. This is the purpose of those who come here. To that end, who else do they call you? Your standing name is just as important. Out of curiosity, I must know. Taylor Aria. That was night, 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 night. Shut the fuck. Well, the pleasure is mine. Give me your name, the deed is done. Your service to me and the ark is placed. But do not worry, you are not a slave. Your service rewards you with a power, something that mercy killed to achieve. Other must bend to the rules of the world, but for you, the opposite rings true. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. When you make a choice, reality will bend. Your every whim will fall to your lap. Universe now accommodates you. This is the power granted to you by the arc. Okay, if you know what, since he wants to be his name, I'm gonna call him Jerry. Jury. Jury? Not Jury. Jury sounds like a weird name for him. Let's call him George. We'll call him George. Hi, George. This is Paragon sent to you by the orc. This is Paragon to you by me. Oh, it appears you are fading away. Do you long to return to Earth? I understand. There is fear in the unknown. I will find you again soon. And I shall find you again too, George. And perhaps then we can talk a little more. Don't be scared, Taylor. I'll call myself Taylor. I mean no harm. Just say, yeah, I want to save my game. Final one. The bullet train. I feel a rush of speed and I shot back into my body. It was almost as if my spirit momentarily left me. Who was that man? And just was the Ark. I scratched my head in a state of sheer confusion. It definitely wasn't a dream. I know that for sure. When you wake up from a dream, you know it wasn't real. You laugh it off, continue with your life. That's not the sensation I was feeling right now. I try to ground myself in reality. I take in my surroundings, the noise, and people. I focus on my destination. Tokyo, Japan! Hell, hey, yeah, here we go. I feel myself calm down, slowly but surely. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement. Though many would argue with the difference is, who didn't dream of going to Tokyo in their lifetime? It had been a bucket list of millions of people. I think it's on my bucket list, but I haven't really done my bucket list since I was like 12. It was the first of many places I visit. Oh, what would surely be the best year of my life? I sit there, holding my armrest in a fierce grip. It would be long until I figured out how wrong I was. Chapter 1: The Calm Before the Storm. The Calm Before the Storm. I tried my best to maintain my composure. A can that pops. Okay, I remember this game. I really like it. A can of pop started him firmly in my grasp. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so easily. I drink them once in a while. I just don't like regular monsters. I mean, I'll have a monster once in a while, but I prefer like rock stars or kick stars or that mango monster. But I picked up what I might call an addiction. For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Popstar was the leading brand of energy drinks. In fact, it was almost as popular as soda. It had full endorsement from the famous pop idol. A contest was held to concede this idol's new tour. Two special cans were thrown into the wild. Those who found them got to travel with the tour, almost like a golden ticket from old childhood stories. The contest made the drink skyrocket in popularity. It took the world by storm, a cultural phenomenon. A chance to live a life of luxury was hard to pass up. In case you didn't know, the name of the idol was Clace. So when I say I picked up something of an addiction, that might actually be an understatement of the year. The odds of winning were literally in the billions. So it took a fair amount of chugging in order to win. I asked myself if it was worth it, but that's not subjective. At least that's not what I told myself in between jitters. Being one of the lucky two came with its consequences. That's what the media call the prospective winners. Before I continue thinking, I'm interrupted. Someone's walking down the aisle. Someone walking down the aisle has a nasty fall. They brace their descent and land on the seat beside me. Oh, is this like a romance thing? I'm really interested. I'm really, really sparked now. Get it? Sparked. From, what's that one game? Sarah, no, it's not Sarah is missing. Oh, what the hell ever it is. I can't remember. Simulacra. Spark, that takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I nod my head and it's not the end of the world. Aside from the minor fright, everything is fine. I thought maybe we could talk to pass the time. It was starting to get boring, sitting by myself. First time on a train. Don't know it came over me. I just got dizzy, then bam! Sounds like someone had a case of vertigo. I apologize again. Sorry for intruding. I really am. I try explaining to him that everything is fine, but he seems to think he's committed an awful crime. Before he can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure? That's not good. Oh no, what was that? Are we going to die? I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic stinkers. Catastrophic thinkers. Oh, good thing I brought a card. Oh hell, the magic cards! That's gonna make me crazy. Now I can be in the power if we're stranded. He goes to rummage through his bag. A bit of a bookworm too, isn't he? I decide to sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there is nothing else to do. I try to think of how I can pass the time. It might be a while until we're mobile again. I can't use my phone for anything other than text. The data charges while abroad were a death sentence. But everybody back home will already be asleep. There was quite the time difference at play here. My phone vibrates and I go to look at it. Almost as if I knew what I was thinking about. It's Rook, the man I'm meeting at the train station. He's wondering where I am and I'm not sure what to say. Should I play it cool or let him know we've been stalled? Oh, fuck! Strike one! Do I take out the lines or am I supposed to pick that answer? Okay, I'll go with that one. Rook didn't like his response. Who doesn't like my response? I choose to be honest with him. Wouldn't want things off at a bad start, but somehow I feel like that's exactly what happened. His reply signals are feeling a bit disconsolate. Fuck. There is nothing I can do. And of course, I was truthful. I could rest easy. I noticed that the squirrel is also eagerly texting away. Like he's a squirrel? Is it bad that I thought that he was like a mouse or something? I was trying to figure out what he was. I put my phone back in the pocket and reclined to my seat. It wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Claes. But it had to be pretty high up here. I was only given concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage, but I was quickly told that this wasn't the case. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook. I wonder if he will go on full-on cliche with a large piece of cardboard set that says Tyler. Taylor! Oh man, I really hope we'll be okay. My train rides are usually indecent for me. Usually. But he said he this is this first time? He seems to contradict himself without realizing it. Well, as far as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other. I don't know. Stranger danger! Just in case we're stuck here forever. Oh, how fun would that be? He stole my name. Aquila? Aquila? Either way, you're for someone's name is Aquila. That is a legal move. Moving my head. You can call me Keela. Keela, I'm here to see some friends. I'm so sorry. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? It's nice to meet another English speaker. I only speak Japanese at preschool level. I, I'm kindergarten. I was about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks to when I signed that NDA. What's NDA? I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal why I'm here. At least not until the media made it official. But then again, what harm could it do? I can never find itself back to me. Plus, Keela can be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while abroad. Some choices don't have immediate consequences. I decided there's no harm telling him the truth. Brooke and those around him would never find out. I recount the adventure I took to find the winning hand. I end up rambling a little more than I have liked, but he seems, well, he's clearly indifferent. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not the answer I was expecting, honestly, but happy for you, though. I wish my life was identical. I'm just here to visit my brother. He's a big fan of clothes, actually. He wanted, he would have killed to win that contest. I thought he said he was here to meet friends. Now he's here to meet his brother? Okay, now he's freaking confusing me. I got the feeling he's gonna be like one of those real weird spies. I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit all the maid cafes. I actually want to work in a maid cafe. I know it sounds weird, but I would like to go in one and be one just for a day. Or I should actually make one and do a cosplay. Of course, typical tourist. What about you? Would you ever go to a maid cafe? I've heard they're just the best. Maid cafes? Those are much like restaurants in Western cultures. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was quite definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to tequila? Tequila. Me in real life. I'd love to go to one. Cool. I have to keep in touch. I've looked online on all the tourist sites. There's some great ones down in Akihabara? Akihabara? I can't speak! Before I continue talking, the train moves again, and the passengers are shaken up by the sudden movement. Keela beams a wild smile as this is a major victory. Wow, I was scared for nothing. That really didn't last long. He sure seems like quite the character. If we did end up going to those maid If we did get up going to those maid cafes, well, there's no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said of Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. Well, hi, Stinky. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. I sure hope he doesn't find out I broke my NDA. NDA. I'm confused about the NDA thing. I want to make friends here, not enemies. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions, as if I could change what I say and what I did. Perhaps it was because of one of that weird vision I had. I can't control my own destiny or something like that. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend. If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be off somewhere living a life of luxury. There's no use thinking like that, so I stopped. At that exact moment, a pain attacked my chest. More pain than I have ever felt before. It pulses with my increasingly fast heartbeat. I go to clutch my gut instinctively, only to find out that I can't move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus on my breathing like before, but I can't breathe either. I sense someone behind me, and then I feel it. A hand on my shoulder again. The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. There's something about his touch. Hey, it's George! Terribly sorry for earlier. Meeting seems to have been cut short. Perhaps you decided to return to Earth? After all, the universe bends to you, you know. Am I that frightening? Either way, I sense conflict within you. You think what happened earlier was a dream. Yet now, your dream stands before you. I am real, the Ark is real, and the power that you have, yeah, yes, it's real too. I am not here to lecture you anymore. Your words and actions are your own, as the power I'm giving you. However, you will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free, but I will not let you run free for today. When I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything. I think your journey will begin. Would you like to save the game? Yes! I was immediately shot back into my own reality, or at least the reality I was comfortable with. But now I know one thing for sure. That really happened. The Ark wasn't just a dream. He actually gave me some sort of power. I have no idea what to think right now. The confusion inside me intensifies. It's like millions of voices fighting in my head, trying to make sense of everything that happened. Hey, are you coming? Kiko stands before me, his luggage in tow. I notice I'm also standing up, and appears my body has moved on its own. Almost like something momentarily took over. Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I need to wash my mouth. I tell him that he did nothing wrong. I let him know that it was also my own train of thought. He seems to giggle as if this was a pun. I decide to take the credit for it, perhaps in an attempt to ease my inner turmoil. At least you away from me, or I'd be clueless right now. That's the last thing I want to be, alone and confused in Tokyo. Fine combination. Uh-oh. I apologize for the delay as we exit the train. Fright looms over me for the rest of the day. Whatever happens tonight will change everything. Oh my god, this game is weird. It's kind of tiring to read, and out loud and all that. Earlier that day, in the courtrooms of Terra, a planet far from Earth, yet closer than was known to any. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, I present you your player, player, or whatever, however you can say it. Your current leader in the race for mayor. And with that, your future king. I've been his humble servant for years, and through that I am certain of one thing. He will prepare us to an age of prosperity. Lord Player, come now, Riley, you embarrass me. I'd rather speak for myself. I love doing voices! This is so much fun! I'm flattered, but they need to hear me. I shall speak of this prosperity on my own. This is something every Terran must hear. Under our current king, we are doomed. Forgive me, Lord Player. I did not mean to embarrass you. Not in front of all these people. I mean you no crowd, Riley. Have a seat. I'll call you as needed. Yes, my lord. This is so fun to play. Lord Player. Allow me to ask you all a question. You do not need to answer vocally. Just ponder on this as food for thought. If I may paint an image in your minds, you have a starving family. Your only desire is to feed them. You work harder than you have ever before, but you only have enough food to feed half. The rest of your family will simply starve. Now, before you can eat, there's a knock, a violent rapping at the door of your home. You learn that it's someone new to Terra. They fled the destruction of their home. All they want is a new life on our soil. They beg for your food, almost dying. If you feed them, the family suffers. In this case, charity is a curse. They live and your family may die. So what would you do? Would you help a stranger, even if it goes on to hurt your family? I believe I know what your answer is. Why would I let my family die? Why would I give a stranger my food? I do not blame you if this is your answer. You work so hard for the sustenance. Why are you expected to just give it away? Why is Terra expected to give it away? What is the portrait painted of our world? A picture to be taken advantage of, used. We can barely sustain ourselves, yet we need to care for these immigrants. Your current king is making fatal mistakes. He gives everything away, freely, and he calls himself the immortal king. If he truly lived for several millennia, well, do you think he had common sense? Something Sarah has been lacking of his late. Every immigrant we accept, there's another stroke of on our canvas, one that paints us as lax and lazy. The more we accept into our world, the more we condemn to accept. This is the power of the word of mouth. This rate, we will all die. Regardless of our origin, we will starve. I want a strict immigration law, but even this will not help us. You don't allow disease to run rampant. We need to cure this blight permanently. A vote for player will give us severance, a disconnect from all the other worlds. No longer will they be able to use us. If elected, I will devote my life to this. I will ensure Terra's independence and our base right to live for fulfilling lives. Only then will we be free from immigration. Only then will our resources be our own. That is all. Will there be any questions? I have a question for you, Lord Player. If you're accepting, of course. Please speak, my child. My name is Kaylin. Please refrain from calling me child. I am not one of your blind followers. The real problem lies with your greed. You're a noble. You have so much food. Why don't you hoard and say we run short? What? If people like you learn to share, well, we be all leading happy lives. You're a single man. Yeah, I've seen some inside reports. You hoard enough food to feed dozens. Inside reports? Wouldn't it be more fitting to share? The supply is there, Lord Player. Your campaign is based on a lie. And why do you have so much food? You don't look that round to me. This is why Lord Vaskins wants a thief. Not on everyone, just the rich. Not on me. So I don't think you care about our food. Or any resources for that matter. You only care about moving foreigners. So my question is, what is the true reason you seek severance? What gives you the right to say this? You're speaking to your future king. Future king? Don't make me laugh. You're avoiding the question. Where is your proof? Accusations require evidence, Kaylin. Something I'm sure you don't have. I laugh at the notion I am hoarding. especially not with a dozen of people. I know the importance of giving. I would never keep that while others starve. Really? You fooled me. That story you just told everyone. It was not about. It was about not sharing and giving. I asked her why you seek severance, and you go and get this defensive. Your hatred speaks volumes, Lord Player. There is no need to discriminate here. Everyone deserves food and shelter, not just those named to Terra. I seek severance to be independent. I only want to share amongst our own. I do not want the reputation of charity. I want Terra to thrive on its own. We keep giving things away, we want to give a bad image of ourselves. Well, even if we did choose severance, we'd still be full of immigrants. Not only that, but their descendants too. How does this make you feel? Ah, simple. We establish a new Terra. Once we are served, we will all be natives. We unite as one self-sustaining world. Sorry, I got anything. I'm okay, Spencer. Funny you should bring that up now. Reburning our entire world. You think that'd be part of your campaign? Typical politician, making things up, turning all negative into positives. I give you credit, but I'm not fooled. I asked again for proof, child. Fine, your servant Kabu has all of it. He provided peculiar shaping manifest. Sorry, guys. He provided particular shipping manifest. It should be all that we need to prove this. What? Any evidence of Spain's his claims of hearing immigrant hate speech. A nightly pastime of yours, it seems. I let him handle it from here. Kabu, I can confirm all that Caleb said. Kabu, you cheater! What have I done to deserve this? At first I thought Player was my friend. I know I'm not from Terra, but he made me feel wanted like a son. But I started to hate immigrants so much, I realized that more that I was only being used. He just wanted a cheap shirt. And now recently he's been hoarding food, creating nothing but artificial storage. One he can conveniently blame on immigrants, and one that he can use as a cover. He conveniently hides his hatred while supporting his campaign for mayor. Problem isn't those coming to Terra, it's the greed of those who live on it. Our immortal king speaks the truth. We tithe on the upper class. Yes, and everyone will be fed. But Velasquez, continue read. You know you speak lies. Why are you doing this, Cabu? Please look at this shipping manifest. I placed it here for all to see, so that no players share its new nature. Remember, he owns lots of land on Terra. But this is one of the many instances. I'm positive he hoards others on his other homes. Forged? The evidence is forged. Do not trust infantile accusations. It was likely created by Velasquez. Riley, have a word with the people? Make sure that the leaders keep a seat. And guards, please detain these two men. Train station. We noticed that there are many people staying around. In the slight rush, Miss Howard subsided. These Keela waited for me. How long was they out? Well, I guess is it, huh? I couldn't picture a grander entrance. But there's really nobody here. Well, I should have expected less. Why you don't get disappointed? It's better than getting your hopes up. That was a sure way of looking things. Of course, nothing about Q was normal. Hey, pull up your phone. We should exchange numbers just in case. I'll be in touch about the maid cafes. I'll get up on some really cool ones. He pulls out phone and waits for my information. We do the same. After a few moments have passed, we exchange our digits. You got Kilo's account confirmation. Thanks. It was nice to meet you. I'm always glad to make a new friend. He starts to scurry away. I hope he's a texter. I hate getting phone calls. It seems so weird. Our generation is definitely hooked on text messages. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Rook never gave me detailed information. I expected he'd be right here when I got off, but I don't see anyone at all. Okay. I turn a corner and bump into a helpless woman. Hey, watch where you're going, will you? I step back and immediately apologize. Oh, of course she kind of looks like one of my sonas. I tell her I was just looking for my friend Rook. I explain the fact that I'm a foreigner and... Foreigner? Oh, so am I. But I'm no concierge. You should probably tell your friend to make you a tram. She points toward the lot area. I guess that's a good enough landmark. I thank her and start to follow her direction. Before I can get too far, a hand grips my shoulder. Oh no, could it be that man again? Please just give me some peace and quiet today. Hey, are you suddenly taking up talking to yourself? That's weird. I'm extremely relieved. For a moment, I thought it might be that man again. But no, this must be Rook. Oh my god, Rook is so adorable! Whatever. I'm glad you're here. PA speakers mention possible delays. It's not something I can tolerate. We're on a strict schedule. STRICT. Strict. He starts typing away on his tablet. Strict. Adjective. Acting in close conformity and their kinds of principles. Two compartments on principles. Ever heard of that word before? Wow. I'm going to get my glasses. My eyes are starting to mess up. And I thought Kilo was a character. I guess would be a little more upset if he was boring. No one likes a stick in the mud. So, where's the other one? I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. I asked him for clarification. The other contest winner, I mean. You're supposed to be together. Wait, what? Ugh. Insufferable. I hate being lied to. Drop the act. Seriously, where is he? I tell him I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't meet anybody and change except for key. Wait, could that mean? No way. Al shouts someone shuffles towards us. Hey, you two. You are watching us? That thing's seemingly creepy. What a group. We have ourselves a stalker. And someone who talks himself too? I really don't get what he means. I was clearly getting directions from that woman. I wasn't watching you. I was just shy. No one would see if you were lying. I mean, you told me you won the contest, and by the back of my mind, I doubted you. He looks me up and down. Rook stares at me angrily. How could this get any worse? I thought you were making things up. We both signed that NDA after all. I changed the subject immediately. I didn't want to break it too, you know. Sorry if I sounded a little sketchy. Nigga, you lied to me! How do you think I'm supposed to feel? You did what? Making the contract is important. Well, either way, I have to say I'm really glad it's you. I feel like we get along on the train, but even if it's just for a few minutes. We can go to the Batcave after instance for now. I'm tired. Ooh, we'll be spending so much time together. Isn't that cool? Not really now. You lied to me. I'm ecstatic. Would you say again? Yeah. Alright, I think this is all going to be the play for today, guys. Oh, I'm so tired. I guess I'll play another round of it. A maid cafe, you see? I highly advise against that. They're just a waste of time. Ooh. Plus, you two don't look like that type. Maid, maid cafe is checking certain clique. What's that supposed to mean? Whatever you want it to mean, I guess. Thanks for making plans without me, though. It's nice to know my input is valuable. Well, what do you have in mind? Nothing really. I guess that's where you get off lucky. There's been something of a delay. You won't make place for a day or two. So my new task is simple. Waste time, I suppose take you everywhere you want. As until things are back on track. Wait, then why are you mad? We got to choose where we get to go. You give me around ideas, Rook. I'm changing the subject now. You want to go to the maid cafe? Well, I knew a few ones to attend. Most of them are in Electric Town. Electric Town? You don't mean Akihabara? Yes, I do. Y'all spend lots of time there. It's a place for tourists. And that Claves loves the atmosphere. Lots of his outings are to Akibara. Wow. We'll go along great then. But you mentioned something came up. Is everything okay? Why delay? Oh, it's fine. Clay got into a fight. Him and his tour manager disagree a lot. But single scenes always manage to quell him. Oh, I hope it's nothing too serious. It'll be fine. Clax is a hothead. He'll be fine after venting and relaxing. Anyway, we better get moving. Won't get anything standing here all day. It's high time we ditch the situation. Would you like safety? Yes. I think that's gonna be it right now, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching me. Thanks for tuning in to my channel and watching this video. It means a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out my other videos and my if you want to send me in fan art, let me know in the comments below if you have fan art for me. It seriously makes my day to have fan art. Thank you. Bye.